What's up, FandomVerse YouTube? This is Arm.
And Louie G.
And we're here at a gamer's paradise. Console, arcade, new and used games here in Las Vegas. And we're going to start by going in. Thank you, buddy.
You alert?
Immediately when you walk in, just taking the environment, you have lots of vintage video games, consoles, collectibles, peripherals, so much. Right here in this display case, as you can see, these are Nintendo 64 games.
And Atari all the way at the bottom. Look at that. Jungle Hunt.
Wow. Some of these are, look like he probably shrink wrapped them, but the box art is in great condition. Geez, I haven't seen these since my childhood. Wow. Come along this way, we have some handheld gaming.
Nintendo DS.
Some DS games. Down here, these are Game Boy Advance. I had one of these. I got one of these when I was in basic training back in 2000.
Hey, weren't you like 20-something?
Bro, I was in the Army. I had no rent to pay, and I was just money in the bank. This was a fun system, though, Game Boy Advance.
I never had one.
Never had. You can see he has lots of artwork and vintage boxes.
Super Nintendo had a bazooka? Super Scope 6.
Yeah. Do you remember those commercials?
Nope. That's why I didn't know about it. That's why I said they had one.
Yeah, man.
It was a question, no less.
A bazooka. This place is pretty awesome. They do modifications of various systems. He also sells Raspberry Pi versions of certain systems. You can see this connected right here. Definitely hit him up for that. They also do video game repairs, and this is their one of their main CD repair machines. As you can see, it gets plenty of work. Lots of perler bead artwork, which lends to that vintage gaming style. We got some Sega Game Gear, video games, Super Nintendo, regular NES. Wow.
I wish I had my Nintendo.
Doesn't just looking at these take you back?
Oh, yeah.
What he got here? Oh, some more Genesis. Remember how Sega had the different attachments? It was Sega, then Sega CD. 32X was another attachment.
No, I don't remember that either.
We have right here some more vintage games.
Oh,
Nintendo 64.
64.
This place reminds me of GameStop when it first started as Funcoland. When they really did have lots of vintage games from the 80s and 90s. I don't know what GameStop is now, but it ain't what it used to be. What was your first system, Louie?
Nintendo.
The NES.
Yes, sir.
I remember Dreamcast. My brother had Dreamcast, and it had some classic titles. I know Dreamcast has their cult following. GameCube. And as you can see, as we're going along the store, they have different titles for different systems throughout the aisles for PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo. Big mixture. This is another cool thing about the store. Old school strategy guides. You know, before the internet, this is what we used, bro. Did you used to buy strategy guides back in the day?
No.
Oh, you were too good too?
Nah, hell no. It's $2 a month for $25.
People really don't use strategy guides like they used to.
My parents would buy me the game and be like, lucky you get this game. I'm not getting nothing for 6 months.
You'll be good till summer.
Better figure that out.
Damn, which Madden is this? Madden 94.
Yeah, that's the one where he would say, Whoa, did someone get the plates to that?
$4.
The ambulance would come through if you got really hurt, and it would run over through half the players. This is dope. That was a dope.
Wow,
game.
man.
Playing that on the Sega Genesis. My boy Eric.
I didn't realize Madden wasn't even around for that long.
What?
Look right here. And right here, these are just, he says $2 each, so I can tell these are just a mixture of different peripherals and controllers. Especially if you're into modification and customizing controllers and stuff like this. So I'm gonna go down again. Right here we have more Atari, Super Nintendo, just more vintage titles. This makes for a good Saturday if you just want to rummage through and see different games from your childhood or play things you want to track down. Another good feature of this store is their console museum. And this is a lot to take in because if you just look at these are different systems from the 70s all the way to the 90s. And he has what, ColecoVision, Jaguar, the Lynx, TurboGrafx 16. Old handhelds, Game Gear, Nomad, Engage. Let's drink this all in. And he has some of the vintage boxes up there too.
Classic Street Fighter.
Here's an interesting tip. Did you know that that's the Golden Nugget he's in front of? So Balrog stages on Fremont. Who knew all this time?
It's gonna knock them out.
How much is this arcade cabinet for? 1,000? Not bad. Not bad. We're gonna get to that part in the back of the store, but he has lots of
They got the Mortal Kombat 1, 2D. Oh, this is the Mortal Kombat 3.
And he has new game systems too. He has Wii games. A huge Wii games collection. And even Nintendo Switch. We'll go check out the arcade cabinets in the back.
Check out the fun part.
Here's the fun part. Here's an ATM machine too. To get you some money. We're going into the game room. And the game room consists of old school style arcade cabinets that are for sale and for play. So if you want to just come play, you can play. If you want to buy them, you can buy them. Look at this old school Pac-Man and Galaga. Miss Pac-Man, my bad. Don't feminists don't come after me.
Do you think Pac-Man went drag or something?
It is Las Vegas.
That is true.
Old school racing style games takes me back to my days of working at the Powerhouse Arcade. And it looks like he even has his own game called Movie Stop. So I take it these are game titles you can win by playing this game.
I want this. I want
Pinball
this
machines.
in my house.
What is this?
This is the
Deadpool.
pinball machine. You got Wolverine. You got Deadpool back here.
Oh, that's
You have
badass.
Colossus. If I didn't suck at pinball, I would play right now.
Is there a price tag on this?
No, I think this was just for play.
Not bad, man. I have no doubt you might be able to figure one of these out.
But this was going for the Star Trek one. Oh my!
Star Trek.
Demolition.
Demolition Man. Remember the Taco Bell campaign?
Yeah. This is dope right here. The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, man. That's
$5,000 basically. You can take this home with you.
not bad. Okay, so Gilligan's Island. Did you watch that back in the day?
I ain't that old.
Man, I used to watch all the classics when I was a kid. It was on network TV. Now what's your excuse? You didn't have a TV?
My antenna, you know, like the little bunny ears you had on.
I get it.
Oil,
You had a hard childhood.
Oil, it just, you know, sometimes you gotta, the wind.
Near.
Is that a violin play?
Yeah. You ever play this game though?
Capcom? No.
We used to run our tournaments for this at the Powerhouse. We had a big this game would make a lot of money. In fact, you never know. This would be a little something you could put in your store.
So you're an arcade shark, is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
We can run tournaments and
Killer Instinct.
you know
That was the game. I remember that was the game.
the graphics on this game always makes me laugh though because of how funny
yeah,
the
and if you look at it now, I mean, it's but you know, back then, I mean, this was the
yeah, it's one of the first fighting games. One of the first modern 3D fighting games. My bad. That's what I meant. So you know, you look around. He has different things on the wall. Superman clock. He has Pokemon artwork. This looks like a miniature bowling game featuring beer pins.
Donkey Kong.
Is it on free play or you gotta put money in there?
No, I don't gotta put money in.
Donkey Kong.
Man, I used to spend like hours and hours Saturday night. Pops used to be at the bar. He used to give me quarters.
Gauntlet Legends. Remember Gauntlet?
No.
I never owned this game, but you know, I used to see people play it a lot.
These are all the older arcade system. This was going for $500. This was going for $900. And obviously, you can see these are money because it's got Super Mario Brothers on it.
Especially if you have a nerd cave, man cave in your apartment or your house, and you just want to add some vintage gaming to it. Gamers Paradise is definitely a place to go.
6-month warranty. Can't beat that.
You can't beat it at all. Because these things aren't even that hard to maintain.
Nope.
Change machine, yeah, definitely that old school arcade feel right here. Get you your change before you come in an arcade.
Man. Oh, we gotta hit up that back room. We gotta hit the back room.
All right, so as we head toward the exit, he has like a little free play section over here, just sample some games. And then it's pretty cool. This is like his repair room / tech room. Reminds me of the tech office we had at the powerhouse, but it doesn't only just have tech supplies. He has a collection in here, and you can see he has more games, amiibos,
some Star Wars vintage cups.
Star Wars vintage cups that Louie is salivating over.
Yes.
You said you need 2 of those, right?
Yes.
Plus wires and wire cutters and different buttons and.
He's got a lot of snow globes. That Lion King one looks pretty dope.
Snow globe, Lion King. Is that Lion King or Jungle Book?
Oh, it's Lion King, the one on the top. He's got Jungle Book on the bottom.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at that. He's got the what do you call it? Incredibles. We got that picture. Those.
I didn't know you were a Disney fan.
I have kids. Don't have an option.
More of his cool collection up here. Yeah, he has like some really good stuff.
Yeah.
More cups too. More Oh, these look like those McDonald's collectors. Yeah. Dang, I ain't even seen those since the 90s.
Those are like 80s cups.
80s cups?
So yeah, 90s. Right.
90s, 80s. More controllers, controller parts. So you can just tell this is the room he comes to. Yeah, tech office for old school gaming doesn't require much. You know, if you know your way around the circuit board, if you know how to put together, take apart a PC, you can definitely repair a console. So
it's putting it back together that's the problem. Taking it apart is easy.
Taking it apart is easy.
Putting it back together, make sure it works.
Yep.
The energy of the problem, man.
Okay, FandomVerse YouTube. This has been Gamers Paradise here in Las Vegas. I'm Arm.
I'm Louie G, and we are FandomVerse.
Peace.